What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host, Young Brink. You're tuning in to the #1 music and entertainment TV show in the Mid-South, BrinkTV. Now, right now, we got a real special guest coming all the way from where?
Fayetteville, Arkansas.
With that being said, we got the homie, Black Feniks, on the show. What's going on with you, man?
Man, not much, man. How you been?
Hey, been good, man. First, I got to say thank you for coming on the show. Really means a lot for us to make that trek all the way from, where you coming from?
It takes about five and a half hours from Fayetteville, Arkansas, so it's a nice little trip. So it ain't that bad, though. I mean, when it comes to promotion, it ain't that. I mean, you want to hit the road to make them networks.
There you go. You got to. You always got to get out there and really hit the road and pound the pavement, you know what I mean, to get it. Now, go ahead and tell the people, how long you been doing music, man?
Honestly, man, I've been doing music since, faithfully, since 2013. So I've been, on it, religiously since 2013. So that's when I really decided, hey, this is what I'm going to do. And I've been on it, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. So who are some of your influences or inspirations coming up?
Honestly, man, I'm gonna have to say A-Ball and MJG, 3-6 Mafia, Scarface, Too Short, E40 The Click. Then I like a lot of East Coast cats too. I liked it, Red Man, Method Man, Eric Sermon. You know what I'm saying? A couple of them cats that really kind of inspired me as far as my style wise. Like I liked the bars, and then I liked the gutter because I was kind of in between both.
Right.
So, I mean, that's how I grew up. So
right.
I grew up with knowledge, but then at the same time, I was gutter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The environment I was in. So.
Right. And that's cool. You know, you actually mentioned a few names that I rarely hear, like Too Short. People definitely got to big up Too Short because, I mean, even though he's from the West Coast, he's from Oakland, like his music was so popular here in Memphis and the Mid-South area. Like I remember people was actually getting beat up and shot for a Too Short tape, back in the day.
For real.
Yeah, so it's definitely a good thing that you look up to people like that. Now let's go ahead and talk about if you got any singles out that you push, mixtapes.
Right now I got a single called Frank Lucas, and it's on YouTube right now. It was shot in Kansas City, Missouri. And basically, I gave it the name Frank Lucas not because of the character himself, but because of his movement and how he put 100% into what he was doing. And he went to the source. Right. So basically, I felt like nowadays everybody's like biting different people's styles,
right.
and they trying to piggyback right off of somebody else's style, and that's hot, but instead of just being original.
Right.
So my concept with this was like my music is 100%. Like. Right. I don't have to water nothing down. I don't speak it unless I live it.
Right.
You won't see me in a video with a vehicle that ain't mine.
Right.
I mean, everything is authentic with me. Everything is 100%. What you see, if you see me a certain way in my video, that's how I live.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's my life. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to bring that back to the plate because we're not doing that. And at the same time, I pay homage to a lot of people that inspired me growing up.
Right.
So I made sure I shot their names out and how they molded me and how they kept me focused as for because a lot of them, I mean, like when A-Ball MJG came out with Coming That Hard, I was living that type of armed robbery. I was living that type of seeing niggas like Mr. Big.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Making it happen. So I mean, I was really inspired by it. You know what I'm saying? So.
And not because of my size, by the way. Shout out to the big homie A-Ball, man.
Definitely
love, man. Now, you say you got a mixtape you working on as well, or is it out now?
I have, honestly, I try to venture away from mixtapes because now I own all my music. Like I end up learning the game on how you mix, master, get your ASCAP, BMI, whatever it is that you do, and how to get your copyright. So now I'm focusing on singles at a time, putting money behind them singles until I break one, bro.
Yeah.
So that's really what I'm on. Like I'm gonna be dropping singles at a time. You might catch my singles for sure on different people mixtapes, but I'm gonna make sure that I own it.
Right.
It's copywritten. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm pushing it, I'm trying to break it. So I'm trying to just stay away from the whole mixtape scene, but I'm gonna be dropping music to you until I drop my EP. I'm not gonna drop a full project until I break one.
Gotcha.
That's why that's kind of what I'm focused on right now.
And one thing I can say about that, I definitely admire that. I see a lot of artists. I come in contact with a lot of artists that's giving away a lot of free music, and I understand. Yeah, that is a part of the hustle. That's a part of the grind, but at some point in time, you got to say, okay, I need to get paid off of this. And
Exactly,
you actually putting singles out here, and I'm pretty sure you probably popping them on iTunes and all
Yes,
the
I
other
got
digital
everything
media.
on anything digital. You can find me. You can find me on Google Play. You can find me on iTunes. You can find me on Rhapsody. You can find me on Spotify.
Amazon.
You can find me on Amazon. You can find me on CD Baby. I mean, I got everything done the correct way. Like, I don't drop a song without me owning it.
Right.
Because, I mean, right now, you know how people will blow and they'll be like, oh, man, so-and-so bit my song. Well, I wish you would bite mine.
Exactly.
Because I'm getting paid because mine is copywritten. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. I got you.
So I don't, once you hear it, you better believe it. It's already tagged, signed, sealed, and delivered.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I still, you know, I give it away to the, you know, to the hood, to the streets. I want the streets to have it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it to you. But at the same time, I'm going to get paid off of different radio spins and different, you know, different people that scream different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then my own personal website. You know, people can go on there and they can download the single for free just by leaving their emails.
Right.
So that way you kind of keep up with what I got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Hey, this guy definitely got his head on straight. You know what I mean? He not just finna feed y'all a lot of garbage like a lot of the other people is. He's sending you singles. He wants you to buy it, support him. You know what I mean? And then you say you can get it for free on your website. What's your website?
You can hit my website up. It's reverbnation.com/Black Feniks, Feniks. And you can go on there, man. You can check me out. You can be able to download the singles. You can keep up with the shows I'm doing right now. You can keep up with, you know, any of my movement, because I like to express my thoughts. So I mean, I'm 100. I mean, so if you see anything I express my feelings on, I'm just being me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, I grew up in the South. You know what I'm saying? I grew up from the cotton field. Like, I didn't chop cotton before.
Really?
And I'm 34 years old.
Definitely.
And my mom used to be like, hey, boy, you want some nice clothes for school? Then you need to jump on this truck, and we're going to go out here with these folks and chop this cotton. So, I done been there. I done seen it on both aspects, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't mind hustling. I don't mind struggling hard, working hard, or whatever I got to do. You know what I'm saying? But I consider myself a true, you know what I'm saying, pioneer from the South, though, honestly.
That's what's up. And you ain't no stranger to hard work. You know?
Oh, by no means.
Let's go ahead and talk about, aside from music, what you like to do in your spare time, man?
Honestly, I own my own business called Hog On Promotions. And what I like to do, I bring down comedians. I bring down different artists for different locations, like they want to book shows. And I kind of, you know, I try to bring something new to an area. Like, my main thing is, I heard one time that if you want to be successful, you look at a community, you look at a scene and find out what they lacking and supply it.
Right.
So that's what I'm doing now. In the area where I'm at, Fayetteville, Arkansas, you don't have anybody bringing comedians. You don't have somebody that's permanent that's bringing shows and bringing people that's relevant to the community. So I was like, if I'm going to push my music on top of trying to eat off of it, then I'm going to have to come up with a business. So I came up with Hog On Promotions, which I'm a hog fan. You know what I'm saying? I came up with Hog On Promotion because I felt like if I'm going to do it, I need to hog the lane with it.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to do. So not only am I promoting myself as an artist, I'm a businessman, I'm an entrepreneur. Then not only am I an entrepreneur, I got my welding license, so I'm certified welding. So I can jump in and quick to make $18, $20 an hour welding, and then I jump back, you know, because I like to do shutdowns. I really won't promote making somebody else rich, but you got to have a stepping stone. So if you got to get a job in order to figure out what you're trying to do, hey, I'm all for it. But you don't allow a job to consume you, though. You know what I'm saying? Be able to be an entrepreneur. So I stress that a lot. You know what I'm saying? So.
And hey, for the people that's watching right now, y'all need to have your pen and your paper ready, because hey, this man is definitely the blueprint of what an artist should be. Of course, like you say, you dropping the singles, you know what I mean, back to back, and then of course you got shows. You got a show coming up.
Yeah, I got a show coming up March the 27th. It's me and Lil Chap birthday bash. I believe her birthday is like on the 21st or the 22nd of March, and my birthday is the 29th of March. So we gonna come together and we gonna do something big. Right now, I got a lot of big names involved. I got a manager involved named C-Dub from Memphis. I got Big E from Memphis gonna be there. He's gonna be one of our celebrity guests. Like I say, me and Lil Chat gonna go in there and turn up, and I'm gonna have like my single that I got the video on YouTube, Frank Lucas, and then I'm gonna be promoting a couple more that you haven't heard, but I'm gonna give you my all once you come there. We're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna be passing out. I got a MK purse. Nice, authentic, man, to the best dressed diva in the building. Like I say, I want y'all to come out and have a good time with me, man, if you're in the area.
Where it's going to be?
It's going to be in Dumas, Arkansas. Matter of fact, I got a flyer. Make sure I show y'all so y'all can see it. It's going to be in Dumas, Arkansas, man. It's going to be something big. Like I said, I got a lot of hometown heroes that's coming out and going to pay homage, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I made it real affordable, so it ain't number $10 to get in. And, you know, you have a good time, man. We're going to kick it from 10 to 2.
Is there any dress code or anything?
Nah, there ain't no dress code, man. You dress how you feel. You know what I mean? I always tell folks, dress how you feel. In certain areas, I know you don't want to be too ratchet, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, just, represent yourself, man, like a human being. You know what I mean? Grown and sexy. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is. Now, go ahead, give them your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram if you have it. Let them know.
Well, you can find me on Facebook at Black Feniks. That is Feniks, Black Feniks 74. You can find me on Instagram at Black Feniks SMR. You can find me on Twitter at Black Feniks SMR. And also check out my guys, man. I want to give a big shout out to my producers, man. Epidemic Production of the Deadbeats. You can find them on Instagram and on Twitter as Epidemic Music and thedeadbeats.com. So check them out most definitely, because they the driving force behind me, because they kind of believed in me. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to get a mainstream producer that's doing big things to jump back in the indie field. You know what I'm saying? But once he seen that I was willing to invest my money, invest my time in it, it made them like, man, okay, he ain't average. I mean, I don't mind spending money, because it take money to make money, man. I don't care where you go.
That's true.
You know
That's true.
So I just try to, make sure I give everybody a big shout out to my big homeboy Scalar Rain too, man. You can find him on Instagram and on Facebook and Twitter, man. Scalar Rain. I think it's Scalar Rain Music, I believe, or it might just be Scalar Rain.
And you're also working on a project with him and Project Pat, right?
Oh yes. I got a project that should be dropping in June. I'm gonna say around early summertime. It should be dropping around June or July, but it's called The Black Market, and that's the name of my EP that I'm going to eventually drop. Right. But the name of the single though is pretty hot, man. It got Pat on it, it got him on it, and it got one of those feels to it where it's hood and it's serious. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear it, you can be like, okay, I can feel this. I mean, you're coming from somewhere. So I ain't gonna spoil you on it, but it's gonna be hitting you soon. So make sure that you stay in tune for that joint.
And that's what's up. Y'all continue to check out the homie Black Feniks. And before we go, tell them, how'd you get the name Black Feniks?
Honestly, man, I got the name Black Feniks from when I was doing time. I went to prison when I was 15, and I served 10 years, almost 11 years. And so I was kind of misled, and I was moving fast, trying to be somebody that I wasn't. I was in the hood, but I didn't really have to too much do the things that I was doing. But I got caught up in hustling and robbing. I got caught up in the system. And during that time, I went like a regular adolescent. I didn't have no GED or nothing like that. So when I went and I finally woke up, I started chasing knowledge. And I ended up getting my GED. I ended up going to school to get certified in welding, and then I ended up going to college doing small business management. And a friend of mine was just, watching me consume knowledge, and he was like, man, you know what, man, I watch you change in the joint. Man, he said, man, you like the Phoenix bird, man. Check this out. So he gave me the definition. I ain't never heard of the Phoenix bird. I heard of the state, but I didn't know what it meant. So he showed me how that bird consumed itself. And then from those same ashes, it risen to live like 500 plus more years. And he was like, man, he said, man, you consume yourself with gang banging and in the streets selling dope, doing whatever. And then you risen from the same ashes to be you, Black Phoenix, to be this new man, to be this new creature. So I embraced it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like around, I think I was 21 when I got that name. And I was still in the joint then. I didn't get out till I was 26. 25. So I embraced the name, and at first I was like, man, I dig it. But then it started getting deeper and deeper as I got to getting into it. So I kept it because I consider myself a Renaissance hustler. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I stand on, because I'm not just an artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist. I'm a businessman. I'm a father. I'm an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? And I know how to think. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be your average artist that you see. So stay in tune for some good music, because I'm not the average, but I am hood. I am good. I am from the streets, but I know how to think too.
And that's what's up, man. Hey, this is definitely a deep brother. Like I say, I learned a lot from him, and I hope you guys did too. Continue to support the homie Black Feniks. Check out all of his social media and be looking out for that EP, as well as the project that's coming very soon with Project Pat. And now back to more Brink TV.